Has the mystery surrounding Oumuamua at long last been resolved since its revelation years ago? The interstellar visitor has long been overshadowed by one central question: what on earth is it? While the enigmatic object is sometimes thought to be a comet and sometimes an asteroid, it baffles experts with the way it mysteriously accelerates after flying past the sun. Given this perplexing speed boost, there's even speculation that Oumuamua might actually be an alien spacecraft. And that's not just idle talk. Renowned Harvard professor Avi Loeb has entertained this theory. Now, however, astronomers believe they may have identified the true reason for Oumuamua's unexpected acceleration, and it doesn't seem to involve extraterrestrial technology. Fascinating research trials hint at a different explanation. On October 19, 2017, space exploration marked a major milestone. Robert Warwick spotted an object within our solar system that was clearly of interstellar origin. But this initial excitement soon gave way to profound confusion, as the object's properties were so peculiar and unprecedented that no scientist quite knew what they were dealing with. Dubbed Oumuamua, meaning scout or messenger, the interstellar visitor was first thought to be a comet. However, this assessment was soon discarded after follow-up observations showed no tail or coma typical of a comet. Only a week after its discovery, Oumuamua was reclassified as an asteroid. So, was the case solved? Not exactly. The object displayed flight behavior that defied all known asteroid patterns. When Oumuamua was discovered on October 19, it was already on its way back into interstellar space. Scientists calculated that it had passed its closest point to the Sun, known as perihelion, on September 9, coming as close as 37.6 million kilometers to our star. But then it did something that left researchers completely baffled. It accelerated in a way that could not be solely attributed to the Sun's gravitational pull. From that point on, scientists faced a perplexing question: what was behind this unexpected speed boost? Initially, they proposed that volatile outgassing could explain it. Such a process is fairly common and happens, for example, when an object heats up. But there was a catch: outgassing is usually accompanied by noticeable changes in an object's rotation, which was not detected in Oumuamua's case. This only deepened the mystery. To shed light on the true origins of Oumuamua, experts directed almost every available telescope at the interstellar visitor. They also noted that the object underwent intense fluctuations in brightness, which suggested it was unusually cigar-shaped. Still, the data was insufficient to explain the brightness fluctuations clearly. Apparently, Oumuamua wasn't rotating around one of its main axes, but rather tumbling through space. Equally puzzling was the fact that no dust was detected in the object's immediate vicinity, which led scientists to assume it was likely devoid of water and possibly composed entirely of metal. As for its exact dimensions, scientists again had to rely on estimates due to a lack of concrete data. Depending on variables such as reflectivity, density, internal strength, and axis of rotation, Oumuamua could be anywhere between 100 to 800 meters long. Regarding its origin, scientists have yet to give a definitive answer. Initial calculations suggest it came from the direction of the constellation Lyra. Shortly after Oumuamua was initially classified as an asteroid, it was again reclassified as a comet, although not every scientist is convinced by this characterization. Other studies proposed that the object may consist of frozen hydrogen or even be a fragment of nitrogen ice, possibly ejected from a Pluto-like exoplanet. Enter Harvard professor Avi Loeb, who approached the Oumuamua mystery from a unique angle, suggesting it may not be a natural object, but an artificial one. Could Oumuamua be an alien spacecraft? Loeb is known for his controversial theories, such as his claim of discovering mysterious objects on the Pacific Ocean floor that he believes to be evidence of extraterrestrial technology. More recently, he commented on the so-called alien mummies presented in the Mexican Congress in 2023. Given Loeb's remarks on Oumuamua, it's not surprising that he would entertain the idea of an artificial origin. He hypothesized that Oumuamua could actually be a solar sail, a body propelled by the radiation pressure of the Sun or another star. And surprisingly, the possibility of an artificial origin wasn't outright dismissed by the scientific community. In fact, The Green Bank Observatory in West Virginia trained its radio telescope on Oumuamua to check for signs of artificial signals. A few weeks later, however, alien enthusiasts were disappointed. No evidence of artificial signals was found. As technical explanations for the acceleration became increasingly unlikely, scientists had to search for other, more natural explanations. Although Oumuamua was first observed in October 2017, it wasn't until March 2023 that scientists finally broke the mystery surrounding this interstellar visitor. Despite the alien skeptic result, the explanation has intrigued both traditional and alternative theorists alike. According to researchers Daryl Seligman and Jennifer Bergner, the answer to Oumuamua's mystery lies in hydrogen propulsion. The two scientists reached this conclusion after examining a series of lab experiments conducted from the 1970s to the 1990s, which showed that cosmic radiation can cause water ice to disintegrate into molecular hydrogen. Traveling through interstellar space, an object is constantly bombarded by this radiation, which would have generated hydrogen within Oumuamua. But this hydrogen did not immediately escape. Instead, it remained trapped within the ice pores. The researchers' calculations showed that most of the hydrogen formed in the ice under interstellar conditions stays trapped in the water structure, only escaping when the ice warms up to temperatures between -258 and -133 degrees Celsius. According to the theory, as Oumuamua approached our Sun, the heat caused the hydrogen-filled ice to transition from an amorphous to a crystalline structure. The newly formed pores allowed the highly volatile hydrogen gas to escape. This invisible outgassing explains why Earth-based researchers couldn't detect it. Unlike the visible outgassing of comets, the hydrogen escape would not produce a detectable tail or coma. Even if the ice contained dust, it was likely not released during the outgassing. This novel form of outgassing is particularly significant given Oumuamua's size. If it were as small as 100 meters long and 20 meters thick, as theorized, the process could have produced enough thrust to account for the observed speed boost. So, while Oumuamua may not be an alien spacecraft, the object remains a unique and fascinating puzzle. Seligman and Bergner's model offers a plausible solution, yet it's still a hypothesis that awaits further testing.